How's it, everybody? And welcome to the Daily Pidgin Podcast. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
And you are the Hamajang Gang.
For those of you that are new to the podcast would like to join the Hamajang Gang, all you have to do is go into the live chat and please participate.
That's all it takes. And if you hear some squeaking in the background, that's our mascot, Kinako, chewing on her chew toy laptop. So we can blame Miles here coming in from Boston for that. He was here and he gifted her that. I don't know. Is she right there?
No, she's over there.
Oh, she's over there. I'm going to try to do Kinako Cam, but I guess we can't get you. I know. Look at Miles. He's so proud of himself. Squeak, squeak. Hey, wow, I got here on time for once. Yeah, that is cool. Thank you. And please tell JoJo Girl we said aloha mo. For those of you just joining us, we editorialize news items from Hawaii here. Mm-hmm. We play custom-made music videos. Sometimes people want to see their old neighborhoods. If we have a custom-made music video going through your old stomping grounds, we would be happy to play it for you. Oh, look, there's the laptop. Yeah.
She finally gave it to me. She's here.
Is she ready? Let's see if Kinako Cam is working today. Okay.
Oh.
There. Pa-da. There she is. Oh, please give me the laptop. Give me the laptop. I wanna check my email. Oh, look. Come on. I like be on Tinder for dogs. See it on the screen. Wow, what's going on? Hi, Janine. Jenny, aloha no. Mahalo for being here. Mama Sean coming inside.
Saying aloha and happy Monday, gang.
And Darlene S. Aloha, Andy, James, and Kinako. What's that? What you pointing at?
She's not there anymore. So
who?
The camera.
Oh, the camera. Oh, sorry. Well, let's go back to us.
There we go.
Union thing. You have to keep the dog on as long as possible. Okay. Hey, who's this? Kona Ben. Somebody new, I think, huh? How's it, Kona Ben? If you have an old stomping grounds, I'm guessing would be Kona.
Maybe.
I don't really have any Kona. I have one video that goes from Kona to Hilo through the windy road, but it's time lapse. A lot of people don't like it.
Super speed. Rick S.
Yeah, Rick.
Salute to the Hamajang Gang with the full beard.
Wow, rocking it there. He's auditioning for ZZ Top here soon. Rosie Gonzalez, aloha from Santan Valley, Arizonas.
Kersey saying aloha Andy, James, Kinako, Devin, Mod, Queens, and Gengi.
And Mad Status showing face. There's our MC for our shows coming up here soon. That's right. We'll be in Renton on August 19th, San Francisco August 24th, and then Sacramento on the 26th.
Yay.
We'll show you some cool posters in a bit, but let's just finish saying how's it to people like
Charles Roseberry, aloha gang, Andy, James, and team. Hey, it's team now.
Team, I like that. Johnny Costa, aloha Andy and Kinako. I hope all is well. Yes, all is well. So far, so good. And Miles says, I'm waking up to the store. I'm walking to the store for some Amen Monday ice cream. Bring me back some mint chocolate chip.
Every day's ice cream day, really. I mean, just got to go get on. JoJo.
Hi.
Say hi there, Andy Bumatai. How are you doing this afternoon?
We are doing very well. And hopefully we're on Rumble. We'll check in a little bit, which we added another platform. And Devin says, Gina Gamba, I hope you feel better tomorrow. Oh, not feeling well, Gina. Sorry.
Rosie Gonzalez saying, I love when you show Kaimuki.
Yeah, Kaimuki, we have that one. That's a cool video. I like it. When was the last time we played that? Hasn't been a while, huh?
I think it was Friday.
Oh, sorry. Okay, Poppy Cheney, thank you for gifting a sub to Darlene S. G5. Score, Darlene. There she is right there. Speaking of Darlene.
Aloha, Charles Roseberry on Facebook.
Oh, where's Charles Roseberry on Facebook? Oh, there. No.
We said hello to him.
We
Darlene
did.
is saying hello
also.
also.
Darlene is saying, I'm sorry. Yeah. And who's this? Somebody new, I think. Lady Misty. Is that right?
I would say Misty, and then the other is like Symbol.
It looks like the Hurley.
Oh yeah,
You know, the
Hurley brand.
Yeah, the Hurley brand thing. But hey, I love the avatar, Lady Misty. Thank you so much. Oh, Pualani.
Polani saying happy with the winky and open mouth.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
Oh yeah. Oh, God, I thought you're so lit. G Berg 588. Hi from Mililani. Well, that's where we're broadcasting from. Anybody who's watching us outside the zip code, we broadcast from Mililani, Hawaii, and right now it's 3:04 p.m.
Live.
So I know you people on the East Coast are. What are you kidding? I'm getting ready for bed right there. Hey, look.
Keone Nunez and Aloha Andy Bumatai, Comedian James Mane, and all the Hammer Jang gang.
We're hoping to have Keone Nunes here in the studio August 16th, 2 days before we take off for Renton for the show. You know, he's here and busy, of course. So if can, bro, you know.
Hoping.
Yeah, no worry, beef curry. You know, if can, kind. No worry. Okay, let's see. Hey, mahalo, Andy. Yes. Oh, what's this? MS Shark 45. What does that mean? Is Lady Misty at MS Shark 45? We've seen MS Shark here.
Yeah, I think MS Shark is from Twitch, so maybe.
Oh, maybe they. There's some people do like
Creole lady up there saying aloha.
Who's that? Creole lady. Aloha no, Creole lady. And where would you be from? What's your old stomping grounds? We may have a custom-made music video. Oh, you know what? I didn't really. Let's see if this works here. Oh yeah, but I have to kind of just slide it around here. So yeah, see all these videos here? These are all videos of old stomping grounds. Not all of them. You know, we have some that aren't about Hawaii, but most of them are. So we may have one that goes through your old neighborhood. Okay. Now, we also, like I said, no, that's my other account. Oh, we got you. Got you, Patrick. How are you? I'm excited for your show in a few weeks. You're gonna be there, Patrick? You may have told me, but you know me. I used to have a memory. Now I have an iPhone. But other than that, yeah, Texas now. Oh, there we go, in Texas. I have a video that's kind of Texan. Oh. Yeah, I got to think of the name of it. I forget what it's called. Let me think about that, Creole lady. I like it because most people want to see, you know, Hawaii stuff. But let me think about what it is, and then we'll do it. Okay, we're going to editorialize our first news item from Hawaii here. And what this is about, fire ants. And not the kind, you're fired. I'm talking about the little tiny buggers that are a big problem.
These are not your everyday ants. They're called little fire ants, and experts say their impacts can be devastating to other animals. But there are ways to help stop the spread. Bryce Moore reports.
Little fire ants were first discovered in Hawaii on the Big Island in 1999. They've since spread to every other island except Molokai and Lanai. And experts say if more isn't done,
it will get worse.
Wow.
We are at the tipping point. We don't have enough staff, enough crews to be able to get the infestations that we have now.
Was that sped up or is that how fast they go?
I think it's sped up.
Okay. Whew. Hey, looks like you and me.
Oh.
They're noticeably smaller than tropical fire ants, about as long as a penny is thick. But their bites, especially to animals, can be horrendous.
What we see is that there's so many stings to the eyes that it gets infected and the cornea becomes cloudy, and that makes them blind.
Waimanalo's neighborhood board chair says he noticed an infestation just a few days ago. He had bought a red hibiscus plant and taken it home.
Mahalo, Patrick. Yeah, I remember that now. Thank you for reminding me.
Within a 12-hour period where the plant was just sitting there, we got to really see these things start to kind of emerge out of the pot itself, you know, out of the soil and whatnot.
He called 643 Pest and was sent a test kit, which a lab confirmed the critters were indeed little fire ants. The Maui Invasive Species Committee, or MISC, says community reporting is a huge part of management.
We very rarely find them while we're looking for them. It's almost always a stinging ant report from the public that leads to a new infestation.
But there has been success in getting rid of the ants. Out of 19 once active sites on Maui, 7 have been eradicated, something MISC partly attributes to an ant insect growth regulator.
Which is like,
Look at that. So that's like a big squirt thing that
Wow.
you see what
From the helicopter.
Yeah, from a helicopter. I didn't even know those existed.
birth control. If you keep feeding it to them, they can't reproduce. If you stop feeding it,
You know, for a second there, I thought they were looking for these ants with a helicopter. I was like,
You're not going to see them. So they spraying basically Plan B.
yeah, that's plan. And that's what it is. Evidently, it's a birth control for ants.
I would hate to be hiking and all of a sudden, oh, what is that?
to them, they will regain that ability to reproduce and carry on.
That process takes a minimum of 6 years, but it all starts with reporting.
6 years?
So anybody can do it. Collect the ants, send them in for
How spooky is that shot behind her?
I know, it's a horror movie behind it.
identification. If there is a positive, there is a little fire ant in your sample, we will contact you. We will work with you to try to survey to find the edge of the population and create a control plan.
We'll have a link where you can order a free ant identification collection kit on KHON2.com. Bryce Moore, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
Man, that shot right there, you know, that's that lens on the iPhone where you can get really close.
That's, I think, literally groundbreaking. Ooh, reaching there.
Ouch. Okay, Creole lady, I found the video I was thinking about. Okay, so what this is it's one I did, you know, that it's one of the few I did that doesn't showcase Hawaii, right? So let me know what you think here now that you're in Texas. Okay, here we go.
I've been chasing down this dream for as long as I've known. Sometimes I get to thinking that my life might be wrong. I wonder what kind of man I'd be if I hadn't moved away from my hometown and my folks. Wonder what I feel like today. All this here thinking's enough to drive a man insane. But my mind has always been like the sky before the rain. It gets so twisted up sometimes it's hard to catch your breath. If I keep doing this, I might think myself to death. Tried most every style around, looking for my thing. Couldn't decide how I wanted to sound, how I was gonna sing. I wasn't a punk or a hippie, I was somewhere in between. And now that I'm writing country songs, don't know if it's really me. All this here thinking's enough to drive a man insane. But my mind has always been just like the sky before the rain. It's so twisted up sometimes it's hard to catch your breath. If I keep doing this, I might think myself to death. I've been waiting for a sign like a burning flash of light. Anything to let me know that the life I'm living's right. I might start going to church again. Maybe I'll just pray. Buy some crystals, meditate, burn a whole bunch of sage. All this here thinking's enough to drive a man insane. But my mind has always been just like the sky before the rain. I get so ups and downs, it's hard to catch your breath. If I keep doing this, I might think myself to death. If I keep doing this, I might think myself to death.
There they go, Creole lady. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, a lot of miles when we went to Texas. One of my favorite lines was I asked somebody how far something was, and he said, well, not too far, a couple tankfuls, and you're there.
You don't go by time, you go by amount of gas you use.
How much tankfuls?
Hey,
Yeah.
don't you have an announcement to make?
What's that?
Don't
I
Yes.
almost forgot.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to announce that we hit the 30,000 subscriber mark on YouTube over the weekend. Thank you, everybody who subscribed. I think we have 30,005 right now. I know. So
Overachiever.
heading there. Yeah, it's a big milestone because when you hit 30,000, YouTube algorithms treat you differently, or at least that's what I've heard. So we'll see. But the views on the YouTube videos have even picked up a little.
Nice.
So I think there may be some truth to that. I know. So thank you very much, everybody. And it looks like we are, in fact, broadcasting on Rumble, the latest platform that we're on. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, LinkedIn. Kick doesn't seem to be working a lot, and now Rumble.
Yeah.
And on YouTube and Facebook, we're on a number of channels on each one of those. So yada yada. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it. Yeah, Linda Leo.
Couldn't have done it without any of you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. That's cool, Andy and James. Congratulations. Yes, Jay Burke. Cool. Ooh, not small kind anymore. Yeah, well, it depends on who you compare us to, but we're happy to have it. I remember it was on 4 years ago, when we first started, it's like, hey, we have 11 people watching. That was great, So, yeah, there you go.
I guess we got to make cake or something. Usually when you hit the milestone, you gotta have something to celebrate.
Yeah. I saw you on Kick for a few minutes in the middle of the night last night, Andy. So Kick sort of works. Yes, but that's just it. It's sketchy. In fact, I was lurking your show and you were going, I think Andy's on Kick. If you want to go over there. And someone said, no, he was just testing. I was trying to get on Kick and on Rumble and I would like to go bink and hit the button and do it, but it doesn't all seem to work. I don't know.
It's like it only wants to work by itself. It doesn't want the multi-stream.
Don't know. Rick says cake for 30,000. Yeah,
why not?
You cut them in small pieces. Yeah. You cut them in tiny little pieces.
You just get floss and you use that to slice.
Or let everybody just smell it.
Yeah.
Lots of momentum. You are in a catbird seat. Mahalo for all the aloha. Oh, thank you, Namaste Zen, and for all your comments on the YouTube videos after the fact. They do not go unnoticed. Papi Cheney, see Honda, very kind of you to say that. Well, I don't know what she said, but she's always kind. Did we say hi to Cisco Julian? Big event this weekend in Northern California, Bay Area, Aloha Festival, San Mateo Fairgrounds, August 12th. I think Augie might be there.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's there for. Oh wait, no.
Is he?
No, not in California. In Washington.
Oh, he's doing something in Washington.
In Washington, yeah. Because he's supposed to be in Seattle, I think, the week before the show.
Okay. And Augie Tolbo will be joining James and I on stage in Renton on August 16th. Excuse me. 19th.
Yeah, one show.
Yeah, one show only, and go to andybumatai.com for. Hold on. Oh, we finally got that bike tuned right. But go to andybumatai.com and you can get tickets and information and all kinds of stuffs over there. All right. Okay, now we're going to talk about Comic Con, something I actually went to one day accidentally. I was at the convention center. I had a meeting there, and then when I came downstairs, Comic-Con was in full force. They haven't done it in a while because of the Rona and such, but it's back.
I thought maybe you took a wrong turn. He was going to comic as in comedians.
we need a comedian con, but here we go.
Comic-Con Honolulu taking over the Hawaii Convention Center, which may be why you've seen some folks in costume around that area.
It kicked off today and continues all weekend long. Kamakapili stopped by to check it out.
We're here at the Hawaii Convention Center where Comic-Con Honolulu has finally made its return this year. And I gotta say, looking around at everybody...
Oh, a little bit of attitude, eh?
Napoleon.
Oh, maybe that character is like that. You know,
probably.
they try to do the character as best they can.
Totally underdressed. I have never come to a Comic-Con before, so to find out more about this event and what's taking place throughout this weekend, we're here with the owner of Comic-Con Honolulu, Faizo. Thank you very much, Faizo, for your time. Tell us a little bit about this. As I
This guy looks like he would be the owner of Comic-Con, right?
mentioned earlier, I'm not too much into comics aside from Marvel and Star
Now
Wars.
you know.
But what can people expect here at Comic-Con Honolulu?
So basically they can expect all things nerdum, which to me means American comics, American movies, TV shows, sci-fi, tabletop, video games, and basically getting all the cool art and buying all the cool merchandise from your favorite shows.
One thing I do know about Comic-Cons is that we have a lot of celebrities who come down and you have the chance to talk with them, get autographs. Is that something that takes place here as well?
Yep, we have a full guest list. It's one of the best.
Phil Lamar. Oh, man, is he going to be there?
That's the guy.
That's the one right there. I mean, I don't know. Do you know who that is?
I think he was in a Star Trek. Not sure. I'm just throwing that
Guest
out.
lists that have come out to Hawaii. Two of my favorite are Carrie Elvis, who is for Princess Bride, and then Will Wheaton, who did Star Trek as a kid. He's in Big Bang Theory. He's done cameos in countless.
Safety in numbers for the nerds.
That guy, Phil Lamar, is from Mad TV.
Mad TV, that's what it was. Yeah, thank you.
There you go. K-Mac even jumped. There you go.
Okay.
Other shows, and he's an overall just awesome person.
And I hear there's something new this year that's pertaining to esports.
Yes, so this is the very first convention that's ever been in Hawaii that's going to be focusing on esports.
Esports at one time was huge.
I think it still is.
No, it has taken a downturn
it
because people couldn't, during the Rona, it kind of. But at one point they were giving $1 million away to the winners and such. Amazing.
So we brought together a bunch of the local colleges, local high schools. We're doing exhibition matches. It's up on the 4th floor. And going forward, we're actually going to be doing an invitational. So working together with all the local video game groups, we're going to be bringing together the top players in all of Hawaii and basically showcasing them.
Devin, to protect them from jocks and wedgies.
Throughout the weekend.
It seems as that the interest in this continues to grow over the years as this event has gone on for a few years, but also I know that you have also the organizer of Kauai-Con, which is a whole separate Comic-Con convention. So what is the difference between the two as they both happen within the same year?
So Kauai-Con is focused on Japanese culture, so anime, manga, concerts.
Wow, Patrick, I don't. When Pogs were, popular, right? I was working for Burger King at the time, and they printed some Pogs, but accidentally reversed the colors. So they destroyed all of those because, they're not in line with the company colors, right? Well, I got one bag of them. I snatched, and I guess I gave some to Patrick, and he still has them.
Wow.
Hey, hold on to those, Patrick, because one day they will be worthless.
And Japanese celebrities is the big thing. We also are focusing on K-pop this year for Kauai-Con. So Comic-Con Honolulu is everything else. So it's movies, TV shows, American comics, and almost literally anything that you have fans. We even have an RC track in the back for people who are RC enthusiasts.
Wow. So this Comic-Con had kicked off today, but taking us through the weekend, what are the hours and is there tickets still available for people who are interested?
Yes.
By the way,
you can register at the door, or you can.
For those of you who don't know, this all happened this weekend, so don't go down to the convention center if you happen to be here, because I know.
Register on our website. Registration opens each day at 9 a.m. So we have activities going on until 10 p.m. today, 10 p.m. tomorrow, and 4 p.m. on Sunday.
So, well, thank you very much, Faisal. We appreciate your time. This looks like so much fun. I need to go home, grab my costume, and come right back.
Yeah, I got a feeling he's going to be a warrior.
If you're interested, again, Comic-Con Honolulu kicks off today here at the Hawai'i Convention Center. But if you couldn't make it today, you have tomorrow and Sunday, 2 full days of a lot of activities taking place right here. So to get your tickets before it's too late or to get all the information that you need to know, be sure to visit our website, khon2.com. Kamakapili with KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
Did you know? Now you do.
Always got to have that pause. When is he going to drop it? When is he going to drop it?
Oh, I was setting it up so you could drop it. That
Oh,
was the
no.
deal.
I wanted to hear the pause.
Oh, there we go. I got my ice cream. Yeah, the store must be close to you.
For the win.
Lucky. Yeah, there
I've
we
never
go.
been to any Comic-Con. I've never had any
Desire?
I mean, I would go. I think I'm at the age where I don't want to go as like a fan or something. I'd rather be part of it or something. Like if I was a superhero or a villain, and then I go to one of these where I, you know.
Well, the Chewbacca voice alone.
Yeah, but I don't have the costume.
Well, you wouldn't have. Yeah, just do that behind. And look, wow, I never know Chewbacca was Samoan.
Now these nerds would know.
Oh, yeah,
they know
what?
everybody. Like, that's not him. Then I'm a Samoans in the future.
Look, Nani says 5 people are watching on
Rumble.
Well, yeah, here's Rumble. How many people are watching there? Can you tell?
I only see following is 4 7 watching now.
Oh, 7
Right
watching.
there in red.
Yeah. Hey, hi. Aloha to all the people watching us on Rumble. This is our first broadcast on Rumble. You'll see a couple of videos I posted as a test over there. And I think there's quite a bit of lag on the Rumble side.
Yeah.
Because if you look, there's still, we can see it over here monitoring it. And it looks like you're still doing the video. So, but anyway, mahalo for being here. We'll do what we can to improve our Rumble experience.
Well, you can do like Inception. If you went to show from that camera and showed them Rumble.
Oh, no, don't do Inception.
And then
so
show them
now
Rumble.
go here to Rumble. Yeah, see, look, here's
So
the...
YouTube people are like, wait a minute, that happened already.
that happened in the past. We'll have to spin that one of those things. So
Or
that-
did it?
I do not know. Oh, man. But anyway, I'll follow on Rumble. Yeah, if you guys are on Rumble, yeah, if can. You had to pay $10 to join Rumble as a paid, because I didn't have 5 subscribers. But I think I do now. So anyway, but appreciate it. Like to support the platform and, there we go. No phones, no food, no pets. Don't start.
Hey.
Oh,
You know who's stuck on that song now?
Who?
My daughter.
Oh, don't even start. Just because we got locked into that.
2 bit, was it 4 bits?
Yeah, I know. But my favorite part about that is, James here said, "What's 4 bits?" That's $1 because a bit is 25 cents. At one point, they had coins that were like cut like pizzas, and you broke them, and 1 bit was a bit.
No, wait. 4 bits is 50 cents.
No, 2 bits is 50 cents.
No,
No,
'cause
no,
I think
no.
2 bits is 25 cents. So 4 bits is 50 cents. Because there's trailers.
2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1. All 4. Why don't I stand up and holler?
Yeah, 8 bits is $1.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, so 4 bits is 50. Only because the song he says it.
Yeah.
Trailers for rent. And, if we sing it,
Oh,
we could,
no, Krill. I ain't got no cigarettes. Here we go. 2 bits is a quarter.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, because I think as a mathematician, I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, the only way I can remember it is just 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1.
I just remember like 2 bits is a quarter. That
Wow.
doesn't make sense. So 1 bit is 13.
Is follower
Is
count on
12.5?
Rumble measured in magnitude? Yes, it is. You need a Richter scale to tell how many people on Rumble. I know. Well, anyway, someone suggested it, and I tried it, and it's it's another platform, and we're out to reaching as many migrated Hawaiians as we can.
All of them.
And speaking of that, this next editorialized video is about aging.
Oh.
Yes. But not the kind of aging you're used to. This is aging guardrails. Huh?
New tonight, H&N investigates aging guardrails along Hawaii's roadways following this frightening crash a few weeks ago where a pickup plunged off the Moanalua freeway. The barriers are intended to keep drivers from running off the road, but safety experts say the majority of Hawaii's guardrails are obsolete and might not work the way they're supposed to.
If guardrails aren't working the way they're supposed to and not keeping you on the road, maybe you should work to be a better driver. I mean, unless a wheel flies off or something, I don't get it.
Yeah, there's a comedian, Alonzo Bolden, he said, what happened to don't hit anything?
Yeah.
What happened to drive better?
Let's introduce legislation. We'll ask Augie, hey, bro, how about the drive better bill?
Investigative reporter Allison Blair has our top story.
Experts say most of Hawaii's guardrails are too low and weren't designed to handle a collision with many of the larger vehicles on the road today, a problem the feds have instructed the state to fix. Meanwhile, safety advocates are speaking out following this latest crash, warning the antiquated technology could pose a serious danger.
Dashcam video captured the moment a pickup truck traveling west on the Moanalua freeway near Red Hill lost control. The driver veered across 2 lanes of traffic before going airborne, launching over the guardrail and disappearing down the steep
Kinako trying to
embankment.
warn that truck.
Saying, don't.
Bah, never mind checking your text messages.
The vehicle mounted the rail and just kept on going. The thing that's so haunting about that video is you can see the individual in that driver's seat.
A similar image forever ingrained in the minds of Stephen Eimers.
In 2016, my wife and I, we lost our oldest daughter when she was speared in a guardrail crash. When I started investigating what happened with Hannah, I saw an industry that was just largely unregulated.
Over the past 7 years, the Knoxville father has become a guardrail expert, using that knowledge to review scores of crashes across the country. He found many collisions have the same things in common.
Very old and obsolete guardrail.
According to the Federal Highway Administration, a guardrail is a safety barrier intended to shield a motor.
Let me just stop for a second. According to the Transportation Department, a guardrail is a safety mechanism. It's a guardrail. That's why they.
I'm not. I don't know.
Motorist was left
You're not even going to go with me on that one. No, you're on your own, Andy.
roadway. Experts say its height, along with the depth of the posts and types of washers used to fasten it all together, play a major role in controlling which direction a vehicle will go. Crash tests show guardrails that are 31 inches tall perform best in collisions with today's vehicles, unlike older, lower guardrails where there's more of a chance the driver could go over top the barrier.
Ooh, good thing you and lift your truck.
Should have dropped it.
Yeah.
The research prompted the federal government to advise states to increase the standard height from 27 to 31 inches. Several years later, H&N Investigates confirmed nearly 90% of the 400 miles of guardrail along Hawaii's roadways still doesn't meet that standard, including this stretch at the site of the recent crash.
Did the guardrail work the way it was intended to?
Sniffing.
So, yes and no. I mean, really, overall, it was intended for an impact of about 50 miles per hour.
We discovered the 27-inch steel guardrail along this section of the Moanalua freeway was installed more than 50 years ago. When we visited the site ourselves, we found some areas where guardrail height appeared to be even lower. This section, a little ways down the road, measured about 26 inches. The director of Hawaii's Department of Transportation says that...
You know, again, and I don't, you know, I understand, you know, we're trying to stop people from getting hurt. But number one, be a better driver. And number two, this is a fine example of how the news can, and some were 26 inches. Oh, no, not that, you know, and then now you got a whole bunch of people going, guardrail, you know.
Stirring the mob.
Exactly. And I just, you know.
And to me, it's like, I didn't know that was supposed to stop you from falling over. I thought it was like, hey, don't go, this is too far off the road.
Yeah.
The road is over there. Don't get close to the guardrail.
Well, evidently the idea is that it, you know, it bumps you back on into another car.
Yeah. Well, I'm learning now that that's what it's supposed to do. I thought it was just, hey, this is not the road anymore. Yeah. Turn.
I remember when my dad was teaching me how to drive. He said, okay, see the guardrail? No whack that.
Exactly. See the cars, the people, and the wall.
No whack, none of that.
No contact.
Good luck. You're not going with me. You heard me say good luck.
Half-century-old guardrail was designed for smaller, lighter weight vehicles traveling at speeds of up to 50 miles per hour.
They're rated for an impact of a vehicle between 1,800 to 2,000 pounds for a car, between 3,500 to 4,000 pounds for a truck.
According to data collected by the Environmental Protection Agency, the lightest vehicles on the market today are sedans with an average weight of about 3,500 pounds. That's 1,500 pounds heavier than what the majority of Hawaii's guardrails are engineered to handle. Meanwhile, today's pickup trucks weigh an average of 5,250 pounds, or 1,200 pounds more than what most guardrails are designed for.
The warnings are there saying, hey, these can override, and then we see this crash here in Honolulu, and it's exactly what they warned us about.
Eimer says testing conducted at the University of Nebraska shows the modern 31-inch guardrail with enhanced safety features can prevent rollover crashes like this one.
Typically, on a side impact like that, you want to see the rail release from the post and then contain the vehicle and redirect it and kind of hold it up against the rail and bring it to a controlled stop.
What is the plan to remedy this issue?
So the policy that we put out in 2019 was to ensure that any time we start doing significant roadway work in a corridor, we look at replacing out all of the guardrails and concrete barriers.
But progress is slow. Of Hawaii's 400 miles of guardrail, only about 50 miles currently meet the 31-inch standard. Officials estimate it will take at least a decade to replace all of the old barriers at a cost of $400 million.
$400 million to replace guardrails.
That's like we do like maybe 6-7 shows. Take care of it.
We'll you and I will handle that. Call Augie. We're adding some shows.
It is the road show.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good one.
Thank you. I was trying to be the king of the road.
Trailers for sale or rent. Stop!
It's a project Eimers would like to see fast-tracked.
It could be your child that you're protecting. It could be your own life. Learn from these videos. Don't just be entertained by them.
We've confirmed the driver of that truck managed to survive the crash without any serious injuries. The DOT confirms it's waiting to make any changes to the guardrail in that area until an investigation into the crash is complete. And be sure to check out this story on our website. There you'll find an island-by-island breakdown of all of the places Guardrail has been upgraded.
Yeah.
Allison Blair, Hawaii News Now.
Exactly, Roger. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry that gentleman, you know, or anyone lost a loved one, but you can't blame the guardrail. I just don't think so.
It's almost like, you know, I was driving and I ran into a building. Now, if they had made a hole in that building for me to drive through, that would be safer. And then we make a whole big news thing. Yeah. Oh my goodness, this building doesn't have a way for me to drive through, and we need to stop all these buildings.
Yeah,
because it's hitting. You know, that's the way I'm looking at it with the guardrails. You're not supposed to hit them.
Yeah, 400 million said. Yeah. Well, you know, because you know that's a lot of guardrails.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, Pakelika is funny. He said, by the time we finish doing all the guardrails, they're going to be outdated.
Yeah.
I gotta do some more.
That was the complaint in Atlanta. They were building the freeway system, and everybody says, by the time you finish this, it's gonna be, there's gonna be more yada yada, you know. But there's always something. But still, it's like, learn to drive and slow down. And it says, these are rated for 50 miles an hour. When's the last time you went anywhere in Honolulu and people were going 50? Other than, you know, the road outside my door here, you know.
Yeah, it's dangerous when I come out of my car and
Yeah, I know. There's too much. Oh, well, anyway. Oh, what is one fortnight? Fortnight is 2 weeks.
Is it?
Yeah, fortnight is 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
You know, or it's a video game, depending on your criteria. If you're at Comic Con, Fortnite is a video game.
Depending on which generation you represent.
Somebody do some research. Is a fortnight 2 weeks? We'll see.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
And then fourscore is
7 years ago.
Yeah, is that fourscore is 20 years? So fourscore says 27 years and 7 years ago?
I forget. But you know how many people said that is so politician. You have all these people, 4 7 years ago, and everybody went, what is 4? I don't know. It's just, you know, what? Too bad calculators haven't been invented yet. Yeah. But
Get the abacus.
Yeah, get the abacus. Fortnight, 14 nights.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah, 14, and that would be 2 weeks.
So fourscore is that 80?
80
fortnight. Months?
Well, somebody in the Hamachan gang will know. Yeah. Okay. What was I gonna do? I forgot. Couldn't have been too important.
Check the iPhone because you don't have a memory anymore.
I don't know. Yeah, I know. I've got Notion. Oh, let's see. And Nani just phoned me. Aso Monty said, yeah, they'd spend more money on something called a rail.
Oh, see, not guardrail. The rail.
That's why they changed it to Skyline.
Yeah. Oh, so they don't mix up the rails.
Yeah, because when they start spending $400 million, they want to make sure it goes to the right rail.
Well, I tell you what, though, the people who live on the near the rail better be careful because these trains will fall off without the proper guardrails.
Hey, look, Michimama says 1 score is 20 years, so 4 2, 4, 6, 80 years ago.
I think Pakilika said 80.
Oh, yeah, here, Pakilika. Yeah, Patrick said 80 years. There we go.
And Devin's saying 87 years.
80. Well, because 4 7 years ago, which is...
When his fathers were...
Yeah. Well, I mean, you look at those, Lincoln and those guys when they were making those speeches. Imagine all those people were there, and they didn't have any amplification.
Well, weren't they? Oh, so nobody can hear him?
That's what I'm saying. He could have said anything. What did he say? I don't know.
Well, also, I mean, were a lot of them uneducated? So, like, they were like 4 7 years ago, and he finished his long speech, and they're like, what's this 4
Or it was popular back then. The whole thing was different. People often said 4 maybe. I don't know. But, I always watch, you watch those gladiator movies where the emperor goes, and we will storm, right? And they got, there's 10,000 people going, yeah. What did he say? I don't know. Scream more loud.
Maybe that's why they paused a lot, so that the person in front could, he said.
And by the time it gets to the back, we're all going to get a free Volkswagen.
Yeah, what's a Volkswagen?
I don't know, but he said it. I heard him.
We'll get it in 87 years.
Yes, we'll get it in 4 and 87 years.
Well, my daughter just turned a score.
You don't want to say that about your daughter.
Yeah, I know.
That's a terrible thing to say.
She has scored on Saturday.
Yeah,
on her
1 score.
1 score, yeah.
Oh, Dad, stop.
I'm 2 scores in 8 years.
I can't even do the math on my score. I need a calculator. Okay, now we're going to talk about something. Now, there's been incredible heat all across the continent, right?
Even here.
Yes, but here, it's not that hot, but it is that hot. Guess where? Don't say it. I want to show you. Okay? Here, check this.
The summer heat is ramping up, and while it's hot outside, heat can also build up quickly inside of your car. Nikki Schenfeld found out just how hot it can get.
Hawaii isn't seeing extreme heat like the mainland, but it's still hot out, especially if your car's been sitting in the sun all day. We went over to the Honolulu Fire Department's headquarters to see how...
Just solidified them right there.
And the water in their hose just dried up.
Dried right up.
Wow.
They got to take that plug out of the middle. That's
Get
why.
out of the car, you guys.
Yeah, get out.
how hot it can get by using their thermal imaging camera. After turning off the air-conditioned car, we got a 66 to 69 degree reading on the dashboard and vents.
Okay. We left the car for just about 30 minutes, and it's almost a 70-degree difference inside of the car while it was off.
127 degrees on the dash.
Oh, boil water.
You look at some of the studies that have been done as far as the temperatures inside of cars, and on an anywhere between an 80 to 100 degree day, they found that the interior of a car can get upwards of 160, 170 degrees, some of the surfaces. So it's never a good idea to leave a child, a pet, anyone inside of a vehicle for any
or ice cream.
Oh, definitely not ice cream.
Period of time without the car running, right? Without the AC running.
Statistics show your car can heat up by 20 degrees in just 10 minutes. And rolling your windows down or parking in the shade doesn't help.
Thank you, greenhouse effect.
Much. When your body temp reaches 104 degrees, you can get a heat stroke. 107 degrees can be deadly for children. While there are no recent cases here in Hawaii, according to kidsincars.org.
So 107 is deadly to a child, and in a half an hour, that thing got to 127.
Well, the surface of the dashboard did.
Yeah, but I'm saying this, so that means that the rest of the air could have been 107 easy.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Guardrail.
15 children died this year from being left behind in a car or getting into a car by themselves.
We go on a fairly regular basis to lock-ins where, for whatever reason, somebody goes shopping.
People call the fire department for a lock-in? Oh, I guess if there's somebody in it.
Yeah.
Oh, that would make sense.
Shopping with their family and they forget their keys in the car and, think we got to go get their kids out. Most of the time people call early, which is what we recommend. So as soon as you recognize that you need help, call 911.
He says of the multiple calls he's been on with a locked kid or pet in the car, they were able to get them out safely. According to Kelly Blue Book, rear occupant alerts reminding drivers to check the back seats will be standard in all vehicles by 2025. Manufacturers like Tesla already inform people that a pet is inside and is safe and cool. Vets also recommend walking your dog in the morning or late in the evening. HFD's thermal imaging camera captured a 120-degree reading of the asphalt around 3:30 in the afternoon. Nikki Schenfeld, KHON2 News.
Yeah, that's good. It's funny. If you need something in your car to remind you that your dog is in the car, are there people that take their dog somewhere and then forget and then leave? I guess that could happen.
Are there dogs that don't move when you move? As soon as I move, where are we going? Where are we? What's happening?
Exactly. Or when they stop, they where are we?
Yeah.
I know. I actually went to a friend's house one time with my pit bull, and and this is when I was just out of high school, right? And forgot him there, and then I got home and pring, yeah, man. Hey, you forgot your dog. I went, what? I had to walk back and get my dog.
Can you imagine the family? I was like, did he just give us a dog?
And in Waianae, I'm glad he called. I know people have forgotten their kids in their car. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, when I was on tour playing the state fairs and such, a lot of parents drive off without their kids, and especially if you have a big family, you have 5 kids, 2 are playing, That's like your bit, right? Did you feed him?
Yeah. He's yours now. That's crazy. I knew one coworker whose wife left their kid in the car and the kid died.
Oh. I don't want to hear that.
It
How
was,
old?
Still infant.
Oh, yeah.
They were new parents, and
what did they do? They just, well, we'll leave him in the car and go shopping and come back? What?
No, he was at work, and then the mom went to go do like a workout or something, came back, and then realized that the baby was still there, and just...
Oh, they just miscommunicated and thought they both took the baby?
No. She, well, the baby was with her because he was working.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't want to hear that anymore. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah. You can charge me with vandalism or whatever. I don't care. I will break a window. I've seen people do it.
Yeah.
There's a dog in there. Brother walked up. Bam! Yeah. I know.
Air, breathe.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I would do the same. I haven't come across that. Almost kind of looking for it.
It's like that famous video, where the guy's he keeps pounding.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going, well, after the first 3 times, stop. You're not gonna broke that window. What do you think? It's getting weaker?
Yeah. If anything's breaking, it's his fist.
Yeah, you're getting weaker.
I'm almost looking for dogs in cars. I'm almost like, hey, there's one. Smash open the window, and then the owners, what are you doing? It's like, oh,
I was just looking for a reason to break your window.
It's like, sorry,
your
dog looked like it was hot. It's like, we're driving. Yeah. It's like, oh, watch out for the guardrails.
Okay, now we're going to the North Shore.
Oh, cool.
Okay, and the reason is because there's a very popular bakery there. I think it's a Pa'ala'akai bakery, right? But they recently got what the health department calls a red card, which means stop selling food.
Wow.
I know, mean that bugger. Okay, here, watch this.
A popular North Shore bakery is closed this weekend after receiving a red placard from the health department on Thursday. Pa'ala'akai Bakery has been a historic stop in Wailua for decades and known for its pastries. Nikki Schenfeld follows up.
Yeah, we're close. Customers were met with disappointment on Saturday after driving up to Pa'ala'akai Bakery only to see this sign.
Okay.
That was the perfect disappointment thing with the hand, the little girl. Yeah. Oh.
If only she knew why.
Yeah, just don't.
So wait, I ate there yesterday and the day before. Oh no.
I know.
Sore stomach now.
But
my husband actually found this bakery online or on the internet or something, and it got really good reviews, and so we're really looking forward to coming here and experiencing it, so you could see our disappointment.
Shocked, pretty much, because they're always open.
Look at that logo looks like that character's intestines.
Well, I was thinking pretzel, but yeah.
Yeah, but as you said, here we go. This is what your insides will look like. If
Maybe that's why.
That could be it.
Because inside their dessert was...
Don't go there. Don't do it.
Movements.
The bakery, which is owned by Hawai'i Supermarket, has been around for over 40 years.
Pa'ala with no okina.
Pa'ala. Oh, it's Chinese.
And is known for their pastries.
My kids love the donuts. We come in and get whatever we want. What's the ones you like? The snow puffies?
Yeah.
The snow puffies. Those are the ones, huh?
And the chocolate ones. And the donut hole.
But state food safety records show the bakery has had some problems with storing some of those pastries at the right temperature. On Friday, July 28th, the health department did a routine inspection for the first time there since December 2021. Pa'ala'akai Bakery received a yellow card for a slew of violations, including...
How's it, Jeff? Aloha, it's my friend there. Talk about geeks. We go way back geeking out.
Not monitoring rapid cooling of potentially hazardous foods, custards being stored above 41 degrees, ready-to-eat foods with no discard date, and no certified food handler on site.
You know what that reminds me of? When we were growing up, my mom and I would go to the store, and she always bought the day-old bread. They had a, and it was cheaper, right? It was 1 or 2 days old, right? And she'd go there, and I remember people go, "Oh, wow, you're gonna buy that day-old?" And my mom said, "I buy this. I put it on the counter at our house. It sits there for 1-2 days before we eat it. What's the difference? It costs less." And then that's what these guys are going. What do you think? People buying these and putting them in, whatever.
Oh, plus there's a lot of people in the house. That bread's going fast.
It's going fast. Yeah. But it usually will be there for more than 1 day. Yeah.
Which is required. Some issues were corrected by the follow-up inspection on August 1st, but not everything was fixed by the second follow-up on Thursday.
I guess custard is an issue. I didn't know that.
Which is when the health department hit the bakery with its second red placard since 2015.
Pa'alakai bakery workers were here today trying to fix what is required for them to reopen again, although they wouldn't comment on the situation.
Look at Patrick. I remember you worked on a Commodore 64 DOS system. Oh, stop! Yes, those were the days.
Hope the DOH can come back early next week so they can reopen for their customers.
The health department rolled out its food safety color placards back in 2014. Pa'ala'akai was the first establishment to receive a red card. Back then and today, the health department noted the bakery is not rapidly cooling potentially hazardous foods in enough time, and food is and was being held.
Oh, look, they sold all of those.
And stored at higher temperatures than it should. During this recent inspection, the inspector wrote, the establishment has continued to demonstrate problems with cold handling, rapid cooling, and having a certified food handler. Pa'ala'akai has received 5 yellow placards following routine inspections or complaints. The bakery is to remain closed until another inspection finds everything is suitable. In 2015, the store was closed for about a month before getting the green placard.
As long as they don't permanently shut down, then that would be pretty tragic.
Honestly, it's health code is health code, and I get it, but, it's not going to stop me from coming back. We always support local. Like, if you don't support local, there's no one else to support. Who else are you going to support?
Nikki Schoenfeld, KHON2 News, working for Hawai'i.
Oh, I love that there. Yeah, health code is health code, but I'm going to grind them.
I mean, come down Wahiwa. They get pastry place over there.
Yeah,
they get good brownies at that place.
Yeah, don't start me on pastries. I don't have to worry about slow cooling. Won't have any left.
Yeah.
I know.
This is true.
Don't touch the pastries with hands that handle money.
Oh yeah.
Goodness. Yeah, my mom was like that. You handle money, you had to wash your hands.
Yeah.
I know. I hated that DOS binder. Ooh, sorry.
It's funny, some hole-in-the-wall places, they'll wear gloves.
Yeah.
The latex gloves. And then handle money. And it's still, I'm like,
but yeah.
Now it's not dirty for your hands, but now it's dirty for my food.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll just give my money back.
Yeah. Too much. What the hello is a certified food handler? Someone who went to the department's 2-week course at the cost of $400 to learn that you should put custard away and not keep it over 41 degrees.
Yeah, my friend had to go that when he was working in a food truck.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, yeah, I got to go to this class.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's like a lot of, they have to have a hand washing place in close proximity of where they prepare the food, and and not in the back or something.
Yeah.
And I think they got cited for that, right? And the guy's like, so bro, what you like me do? Put pipes and everything and build this whole thing just so I can have a sink over here.
Well, what's his name? Pepper's place, Stand Up Honolulu. He has that bar in that room.
Yeah.
He has a mobile sink.
Yeah.
Where he has to empty out the contents afterward. Because code.
Yeah, because of code. Yeah. And Creole Lady thinks you're correct, James.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. It rarely happens, but once in a while I bump into correctness.
You accidentally wander into the correct area. Yeah. Oh, the guy that takes the food safety course, that's who it is, Good Vibe Slots. Hey, how are you, Good Vibe Slots? You're just catching the end here. We are at the top of the hour. $400 in my state, $10 for food handler card. and only 5 if you want a 2. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I think. Oh, so it's 8-bit, 800 bits.
I thought we were done with that, and then it rears its ugly head.
Well, you know, I know every engineer and every engineer's child's name. So
okay. Swan says plenty people been making this for hundreds of years, and people keep grinding them. Health inspectors never bother us at Alan Wong's with them roaches on the walls. I know. A friend of mine, he was like a chemist for pesticides, right? So he came up with this rat poison, right, that he thought was so effective. So he goes into this Chinese restaurant and he says, listen, I want to put this box here and put this rat poison inside to see how effective it is so I can prove to the health department they should use my rat poison. So he goes in there and it's very effective, and he has this video of all these, you know, these dead rats in this box with this poison. And the guys go, wow, that's amazing. What restaurant was this? He tells them the health department goes there and closes the restaurant. The guys, yeah, and the people like, bah.
We help you out with your concoction.
Yeah. And then, but you know.
Close us down.
Exactly. But, and maybe they should, because there was, you know.
Well, when I used to deliver Sterno, those the gas cans that, like, you know, for buffets.
Yeah, when you put it under here and for buffets.
So I used to deliver at Chinese restaurants, some Chinese restaurants in Chinatown, and I remember going in and seeing dead roaches. Like, I'm never eating in Chinatown ever again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, anytime you deal with food in Hawaii and in the heat, you know.
Well, we have highly evolved roaches.
Yeah.
The ones that can fly.
Right. And they own their own planes in many cases.
Yeah. I saw one on an iPhone.
He was texting while flying.
Yeah.
Do you know how dangerous that is?
Well, watch out for the fly rails.
Okay, gang, that takes us to the top of the hour. We hope you enjoyed the show. Mahalo nui loa once again for all the people who helped us get to 30,000 subs on YouTube. That doesn't mean you shouldn't stop subscribing if you are not already. Mahalo.
Sasara like button.
That's right. And welcome, Rumble people. I hope the delay wasn't too bad for you guys watching. And welcome aboard. We'd also like to thank our moderationistas, Nani Aloha, C. Honda, and, Aware. I'm getting used to it. And Devin in her crinkly paper hat. Thank you so much for being here. I said I was going to show the fancy posters that we made, and I never did, so let's do that right now.
Cool.
We will be in Renton on August 19th, right there, with our special guest, Augie Tolba, and MC Mad Statter. After that, we'll be in San Francisco at the Lion's Den in Chinatown, and Mad Statter will be joining us there also. After that, that was the 24th, and on the 26th, we'll be in Sacramento, okay? And if you like, you can go to andybumatai.com, and it looks like this, and then this is the website, and you see where it says buy tickets there. You click those buttons, or you move around. You see this is all active, and you can get more information and buy tickets. And if you'd like, you know, that you can get merch and read about us and all this other stuff, right? So there we go. Hey, who's that? Andre Gomez. Mahalo right there. What,
400 biddies.
400 bits. Thank you. That's a Twitch thing. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Squeaking one in under the wire. That's how. Thanks for the distraction and good company. And thank you for the donation. I really appreciate that. Polani, good night, gangy. All right, okay. All right, gang, we're going to poke the button. Thank you so much.
See you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. We're here weekdays, 3 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. every weekday. Okay? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.